welcome back to my channel, another content. And today my content is gonna be sheesh with me. So I'm gonna be doing sheesh show. I'm telling my story, and by the title below, I almost forgot. With the title below, you can tell what the story is about to be. It's the day I got arrested. What an embarrassing. I'm not even embarrassed that I was arrested. I'm embarrassed where I got arrested. That's the tea. That's more, I'm embarrassed of where I got arrested. So let's get into that. Hello. Hi. Back. So let's get a story popping. It's not really a long story, so it's not gonna be a long YouTube channel, YouTube video. But let's get into it. It was me and a couple of my girls. We went to an adult school in the Junior Finch area, and we were going, I don't even know where we were going, but I think we wanted to go to Dallas, which is now known as Blue Sky. So if you know Blue Sky / Dallas, you know it's the it spot in Rexdale, preferably town. I grew up in town, so I know this place very well. So did me and my girls, except for one person. But the rest of the girls, we grew up in town, so we that was the spot. So we were going there after school. I don't know if we went. I remember I remember us going. I think we went to Yorkdale. I don't know. I have a different type, something different in my head. But we're on the bus. We're on the 96 bus, and an ex-friend of mine, was like, she was sitting beside some brony girl, some white girl, and then the white girl was talking to somebody. And I'm just minding my business, got my headphones in my ear, and I'm just like on my phone. My friends were all just, everyone just minding their business, and we're just like, ooh, 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 ooh. I'm joking, it's not really back out there back then. But I remember she telling us like, oh, this girl, she's calling us black gorillas, and that how we're too loud on the butt. Yeah. How we're too loud on the bus, and she needs to get we're ghetto, and this and that. Mind you, we're having a normal conversation like anybody else. We weren't loud. I don't know where she got it from, because half the time on the bus we were like in our own little zone. But I remember she was telling us like, oh, this girl's talking about us on her phone. I can see she's calling us black gorillas and this and that. So I'm just like, oh, wait, you're calling us, like, it was me and my girls, and we're just like, what? Like, who are you talking to? Like, how the fuck are you gonna talk about us and think you're not gonna get caught? Like, you're calling us black gorilla, saying we're ghetto and this and that. And I was actually flabbergasted. The fuck? What did we do to you? What did we do to you? Our skin color, you mad? Anyways, so I remember we were just like, who are we calling black gorilla? Like, I know people might think this is ghetto, but how can you call us black gorillas behind our backs, and like obviously you got caught, and you're scared and saying, no, I'm sorry, and I didn't mean to, and you didn't mean to get caught. Yeah, my ex-friend could have been I guess you could say she could have minded her own business. She didn't. Oh well. She caught racism, and we caught her. So I remember we were coming off the bus, and then we're like, oh yeah, come off the bus, come say to our face. I don't care if you guys want to sit here and say, oh, you guys are so ghetto, like, da 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 da. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, I remember like, oh, come off the bus, come sit to our face, and we reached our destination, like we reached where we were, and we're like, come off the bus, sit to our face, and she was also scared because it's like, there's like 4 of us, and we're just like, yeah, come off the bus, like, are you dumb, like, come sit to our face, da 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 da. So somebody, I forgot, I don't know who it was, I don't care who it was, I'm not saying no names, I don't really give a fuck. Someone took her phone, because that was the phone she was talking about us. Someone took her phone and was like, come off the bus because you're being racist, and like, why are you talking about white gorillas, like, So I'm just like, yeah, come off the bus. I'm like, yo, come off the bus, like, come off the bus. I'm not gonna sit here and justify my actions. Back then I was that we were like, I'm not gonna speak for everybody else, speak for myself. I was that type of girl who was always GTT, like ready. Is that GTT? G2G, good to go, whatever. I was one of those, like, call me up and you need me, I'm there. If you're like friends or family, if anyone's punking you, anyone's trying to bring it to you, call my phone. I'm there. That's how we were, me and my girls. Like, we were the type of girls, like, if anyone was like bothering anybody that we knew, like, call our phones, and we were on the bus because at that time we didn't drive. We didn't have a car. Call us, and we were there. And I remember, she came off the bus and there's other people around, and we just, I don't know why. I don't think we thought it was gonna escalate. So we actually went to go to eat at Dallas. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm just like, yo, we could have got away with this. If we just went to my friend's house because she lived right by Dallas, if it was my friend's house, I would have never even got arrested. But, we're not thinking anyone was gonna call the police. We're not thinking it was gonna even escalate to this point. So we went to go eat, and I remember Jackie was like, if you guys remember Jackie, she was in one of my previous YouTube videos, the Q&A. I remember her and my friend Jessica, she was like, oh, take your hat off, take it off and put it somewhere. I'm thinking, like, no one's gonna call the police on us, like, you know how many arguments, how much fights we've been in, like, no one has ever called the police on us or anything. And I remember that plaza alone always had police cars, like, so I wasn't thinking anything of it, I'm not thinking those police cars are for us, me, and the other friend that I'm not friends with. I'm not thinking that, like, they're here for me. I didn't think it. I remember, and if you know that restaurant, you don't bring those things there. You don't do that. You don't. So I remember, like, I'm eating my poutine. Yum, 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 yum. You know me, I love poutine, eh? I love poutine, you know me. And the police comes in, and I want to vomit. Like, the police comes in, and there are people in there, in Dallas. There's niggas in there. And they're like, we got her. Ooh, that was my first time ever having an encounter with a police officer that has to do with me. Because usually police officers, they're approaching the hood and they're looking for somebody, and you just, like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But this one was for me. And I remember them telling me, come with me. And I was just like, okay, like, I'm not thinking, like, I'm gonna get arrested. I'm thinking, like, okay, they're gonna go and ask me questions and talk to me and be like, what went down, and even probably give me a warning, like, okay, get back the phone, we're not gonna press charges, This person was Brony, but she wasn't Brony. I think she was like Polish or something. I don't know. She wasn't from. I don't think she was even from here, because I think when we looked in the phone, it was in a different language. If I'm correct. But we went outside, and I went outside to talk to them. I remember, and they were just asking me questions. I'm thinking they're gonna ask me questions, and I'm gonna be on my merry way. No, that was not it. He slapped the handcuffs on me, like, bloop. And I was just like, God damn, this is not it. But then again, like I said, I didn't think anything of it. I'm not thinking I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm thinking, like, they're gonna take me, like, maybe take me to the police station, ask me a couple questions, and then I can go home. That was not it. They didn't make me go home. So I remember I got to the police office, like, I got in a car and went to the police station, and they were just, like, reading me my rights. And I remember saying, like, oh, the person wants to charge me. I think that day, I wasn't even scared. I was more like, fuck, like, what am I gonna tell my mom? And they asked me, do you want to call your mom? Did I call my mom? No, I didn't. I didn't even call my mom. I said, no, I don't want to call my mom. I'll just handle whatever they throw at me. And if it's serious, then I'll call my mom. Do you guys understand being in a waiting room? Not waiting room. What do you call that? What do they call those rooms? The holding cell? The holding room? First of all, that's not even the worst part. I'm talking about when you have to strip naked and cough was the worst part. I couldn't believe it. I mean, someone was on their period and had to do that. They had to search in my weave. I had to take out my tongue piercing. My belly piercing was the ball was like tightly screwed, so I couldn't even unscrew it. And I remember I had to squat and cough, butt naked. That's embarrassing. But obviously, you know, there's girls there, but like that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's fucking embarrassing. So I had to cough, I had to squat. They took my strings from my sweater. They took my shoes. I don't think they took my shoes, but they took my belt. So I was in that holding cell for it felt like forever. There's no clock. I don't know what time it is. I don't even know if it's dark outside. They fed me cold pizza pocket and watered down Gatorade or orange juice. And then they still like, let me out. No, I'm joking. I wasn't saying that. Like, I was just like, it's not even like it wasn't comfortable. Like, you sleep on a concrete bed. Like, concrete bed. So I just don't understand how people can keep going to jail. It's not comfortable. Well, y'all must have boyfriends in there because it's not comfortable. And then the toilet, that did yet. I held in everything I had to hold in. If I had to go poo, I held it in. If I had to go pee, I held it in. If I had to vomit, cry, even that one I swallowed. I don't care. I was not touching that. There be that. So I remember like wondering what time it was. And my friend, like at the time, she also got arrested. And I remember like saying like, yo, you like, you good? Like, what's going on? Like, you know, like, what did it say to you? I had to get fingerprinted. And then the paddy wagon. Yeah, I got arrested. So we had to go into a paddy wagon to another cell. So by this time, I think it's even like nighttime. Because, like, later in the story, I'll let you guys know why I think it was nighttime. Because the next we go to another cell, another police station. I don't even know where we are. I don't know what time. I don't even know if it's nighttime or daytime because the paddy wagon has no windows for you to know if it's nighttime. And they pick you up in a garage. So you don't even know if it's dark or night outside. So you don't even know what time it is. I don't have no time, no clock, nothing was around. So we went to another holding cell. That one was even worse because that one had like a little cot, but there was holes in the cot. And there was a camera that faces directly to you. So even if you went pee, they can watch you. I remember that one, I had to go. I don't care. I had to use the washroom, pee. I had to go pee so bad. And I went. But I obviously, like, I think I had my sweater. So I covered myself so they couldn't see me. Which I think is kind of fucking disgusting. But I guess I understand as well why they do it. Because, you know, maybe people bring things and, I don't know, maybe suicide and people do suicide or whatever. So they have to watch you. But I remember the camera being there. And it wasn't cute. I wouldn't recommend anyone to go to jail. It's dumb. And then it got even worse. It was like God said, "Good for you, Barbara. I'm punishing you. Now you're gonna learn your lesson." So we had to go back in the paddy wagon, and this is when they took us to court. And if you've ever been arrested before or had to go to court obviously happens in the morning. So that's why I think it was nighttime when I was getting transferred to the next police station, because from that next police station we went to downtown to go to court. And I remember they handcuffed, like they chained me. I was sitting in between two crackheads. Can you imagine? Two crackheads. Like, when I say crack, I mean like crackheads, like itching crackheads. They put me in between. As I said, I think God told me, like, you're gonna learn your lesson today, because how can you put me between two crackheads? One even put their hand on my shoulder, and me, I'm not even gonna tell you to get off me. I even said, here, come closer, because I'm not having nobody even spit on me or, like, They were just, yeah, God. Whoo! It was not cute. It was not cute. It wasn't. It wasn't cute at all. It wasn't cute at all. Oh my God, I'm getting flashbacks. But yeah, so I remember. I won't even lie, and I'm not gonna sit here and speak like it's to go do it. But when we got transferred to the downtown court, you go into a holding cell in the basement, but this time you're with everybody who has court. And we were with Vanier girls, and I met girls. I remember, you get first we're upstairs. First you're upstairs. You're in a little, a smaller holding cell, and I think it's for everyone who has court. So they call your name, and then you go back, you go downstairs. But like that one was like all girls were in that one room, and it was one toilet. And I remember there was one girl who couldn't even hold it in. Like, she had to take a shit, and she did it. She's like, I don't care, I'm taking a shit. I don't care if you guys don't like about it, I gotta go. I remember, and we could see her taking a shit, and she did it. She took a shit right in front of all of us in the toilet. And I mean, like, you know what, do what you gotta do, because I'm holding mine in. I'm waiting it. I know I'm going home. I didn't do anything, so I know I'm going home. So I met some girls there, some black girls, some white girls, all sorts. It was every type of person that was there. And I remember them telling us their stories and why they were coming from Vanier. If you know, Vanier is an all-girls jail cell, like a all-girls jail. So they had their tracksuits, their jogging. Sorry, they're not their tracksuits. Their jogging, like, it was a sweatsuits, great green. It was, I mean, the jocksuits were. I mean, like I said, I'm not speaking to say this like, oh yeah, it's cute and everything, but the jogging suits were kind of cute. They were green tracksuits, sweatsuits. Tongue twister. And I also, like, till this day, I kind of wish that I kept them, like, I got hold, like, I can ask for, like, you know, maybe their information, like, you know, Instagram or something, because they were cool people, you know. I would have loved to, like, listen to more of their stories. It was something that you can listen to and, like, realize, like, this was not the life. But some of them were in there for, like, robbery, vandalism, domestic. Some of them weren't even there. If they told you their stories, it's like, why are you here? And it's like, sucks. So I remember they called my name, Barbara Boateng, and I was like, that's me, because I was ready to go home. I was ready, and they take you downstairs to another, and now it's like a bigger holding cell. It was like the size of my living room, and it was like, I kid you guys not, there was a grandma there. She was like in her 90s. I promise you guys, I'm not even lying. There was someone's grandma was there. I asked her, I'm like, oh, what are you here for? She said she was there because she was a protester against abortion, and she said she was okay with her being in jail because she was able to manage to stop 3 people from getting an abortion. And I never knew protesting, I guess because she went into the clinic and spoke to the girls who were there to do abortion. I guess you obviously can't do that, guess, you know, you can't go and do that, guess. So she got arrested for that. She was like 90. I kid you guys, like, she was like, at this point right now, I know she's dead. I know she's not here today. God rest her soul. That's how old she was. Like, she's not here today. No way. But she died doing what she loved. And I remember just hearing her story. I'm just like, yo, you guys actually arrested someone's grandma. That's wild. That's crazy. And like I said, I was talking to all the Vanian girls, and then they gave us cold sandwiches and, again, the watered down Gatorade. And I didn't want my food. Bro, here, everybody, can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it? I'm just like, yeah. They don't feed you guys, huh? Idiot. 5 sandwich. Take it. I don't even want it. Have it. They were so happy, even when I don't even get a drink. I had no appetite because I was just like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I talked to my legal aid, and they're just like, you know, you're gonna go home today. You're gonna go upstairs to court, and they're gonna talk to your mom and your uncle are here. It was my friend's dad. They're upstairs, and I'm just like, oh, thank God. And like I said, I didn't talk to my mom, so someone must have told her Wagwan. I think she called. I don't know how she got the information, but she got the information. She was there. And I remember it was time for me to go upstairs to court. And I'm laughing because it was a serious situation, but I had to laugh because it was just like, I couldn't believe I was in a box. Like, I was in the box. Like, I was in the box and I had my handcuffs behind me. I was still wearing the clothes I had before. And I remember, I think it was my birthday because my hair was done. And I remember seeing my mom, and she's so dumb. Like, she started smiling and laughing, and that made me laugh because it's just like, I guess it's one of those like, fuck, like, we're here to this. Who would have thought, Barbara? Like, I know my past is really bad. Like, I was a very, like, I changed. So back then, I was someone who was just always on the go. Like, I was always fighting with people. So the fact that this is what I got arrested for, something so stupid. I mean, I guess you won't say stupid, but it was something that, I mean, I've done way worse. And I remember laughing a little bit, but I turned my head from the judge because I didn't want him to see that I was smiling, and he thought, like, this girl's smiling, like, take her back downstairs because she's not serious. So I had to, like, in my head, I had to think about, okay, I'm gonna go to jail, 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 so that I can stop smiling and look like I'm sad, so you can have pity for me. And I remember looking at my mom, and she just, like, kept smiling, and I'm just like, I remember I was just like, fuck, like, so they're just like, oh, they read me my rights, my conditions, and then I went back downstairs to get released, so they had to give me my stuff. And that day I had work, and I remember getting my phone back and updating my status from. So I heard that when I got arrested, people were saying, so dumb, bro. People were saying free Barbara. Bro, I had a free. Yo, I'm laughing now. This was years ago. Just to let you guys know, like I said, I wasn't a mom these times. So this is years ago. So I'm laughing now because it's just like, what do you mean free Barbara? How can I have a free Barbara? Free Barbara till it's backwards. Barbara's free. I'm stupid, bro. But they let me go. And I remember I promised you guys I wanted to kiss the floor. Because like I told you, I didn't know what time it was. You don't know if it's morning or day, but obviously it's day because you're in court. I remember being released and the doors open. Like, I have not seen sunlight or the day for 24 hours. Okay, it wasn't 24 hours. It was not 24 hours, but it was not a couple hours. And I remember just opening the door, just seeing life. And I'm like, I'm never taking life for granted. Never. I wanted to kiss outside the floor. I wanted to kiss the floor. That's how much I was so happy to be out. And I remember, like, updating my, this time I had BBM. So I remember updating my profile picture just so everyone can know that I was out. And the messages were coming like, what happened? You're free. Free Barbara. Barbara's free. Da-da-da-da-da. And again, it's funny because I'm not in a situation no more. I can laugh about it. So I was just like, yeah, I'm out. I'm here. I remember calling work and canceling because it's like, I'm not going to work. Like, I just got freed out. Like, and I didn't go to jail. Like, I didn't go to jail. I was in a holding cell. I was in a fake jail. But still jail. I don't care. I don't care. You mean nasty food. I don't care. And I remember just going back to, like, I was living in Lane these times. And I was just like, fuck. Anyways, and I went outside. I was going to enjoy my friends because I was like, Barbara's free. I'm never going to go back to jail ever again. Like, at this point in my life, now that I'm a mom, I think twice about everything that I do because it's like I have a kid to look out for, and I don't want to ever have to ever leave my kid, and I never want my kid to ever have to see me in jail, behind a screen. Because I went through that in a relationship. I went through that with a relationship, and I remember seeing people bringing their kids, babies, to see, like, it's the father and their boyfriend. I swore to myself I would never be that type of mom to ever have to bring my kid to see their father behind a screen door, because I wouldn't do it. At that point, there's someone who have to think you traveled and wait till you to come out, because I think it's so sad that your kids have to grow up knowing that their parents is behind a window. And I remember just saying to myself, like, this is not my life. I'm never doing this again. I'm never going to get arrested. I'm never going to have any encounter. If anyone tries to be racist towards me, I'll think before I even do anything. So, with that being said, do not go to jail if you can stop it from happening, especially since there's life out here. I mean, sleeping on that, I didn't sleep on it, but sitting on it and laying down on it, it's not comfortable. Why would you want to lay on concrete when you can lay on some nice comfortable couch, comfortable bed? You can eat fufu and poutine, and you can eat all the food you want instead of eating cold pizza pocket. I don't know what they give you in jail, the actual jail, but it's not for me. It's not for me. I'm too cute to be over there. Man, but then again, I'll probably have a girlfriend in there. I have to get like a nice cute girlfriend in there if I did go there. But that's that. And with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Tell a friend, to 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 tell a friend to watch my videos. Like, subscribe, and comment. That's just it. Just like, subscribe, and comment. It's just that easy. Like, subscribe, and comment, and then go sleep. We did. Done. Anyways, thank you guys for listening to my story. Sheesh with me. I barely even sheesh because I'm talking so much. But thank you, and I hope you guys enjoyed my stories. Leave any comment you guys want down below. Let me know if you guys want to hear any more stories. So, thank you, and stay tuned for our next video because I have all the stories in the world. God damn.